Welcome back to Brewing Around the Realm. I'm Dave Graham, Brewmaster, and tonight I've got a bottle of my Oldtown Standard IPA. I'm finally getting around to reviewing this. I also called this the Kitchen Sink IPA because I used all the hops that I had in the freezer, and that included 007 Golden hops, Chinook, and Centennial with a 3 milliliter hop shot. I also dry hopped this with 2 ounces each of Chinook and Centennial. This did not carbonate well when I started out, so it's the reason the review is so late after I brewed this. This was originally brewed on April 7th of 2018, bottled on 4/18 of 2018, and as I'm sitting here now, it is actually June 12th of 2018. So when I first opened a lot of these, approximately 2 weeks after they were bottled, most of them weren't carbonated. Now, I took this down to be that I did not seal the caps properly. I had some new bottles that I had purchased at the local home brew shop, and I just don't think that I sealed them properly. I think they sealed a little bit differently. So I ended up giving this about 6 weeks to fully carbonate before they were all actually carbonated. All the bottles were carbonated. And let's get this out of the bottle and see where we're at. It does get a good hiss on there, so it is carbonated now. It does have a nice head on it. See there that does foam quite nicely. I like the color. This is more of a dark amber color on this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep this malt bill, and then I'm going to switch up the hops from time to time. That way I can get a better judgment of what the hops are. This does come off not a lot of aroma, but it does have a nice aroma of citrus and pine, which is what I expected. And it does have a little bit of a sweet malt aroma as well, which is something that I was going for with this. I've definitely had several of these, and they're really good, so let me get a taste here. Yeah, and this is really a nice IPA. It's not overly bitter. When I tried them right after they were bottled, originally back in April, it did have a little bit of an astringency to it, and it does have a little bit of astringency now, but it's not as pronounced as it was, and I kind of put that off to the hop shot since I'd never used one of those before, and I'd had that one sitting around for a while, so I think it was a little bit extra bitter, and because of that, also using the 007 Golden hops for bittering, which, if you remember that, if you've been with me for a while, I wasn't really all that happy with that when I used it on the Triticale IPA that I had done earlier in the year. But it's definitely good beer. It's clear, it's slightly hazy, but overall it did come out very, very well and very nice. I wasn't sure what to expect putting quite as many hops in there as I did, but I think this is definitely a good beer. I would brew this again. I'm going to use the same malt bill and probably use a Simcoe Citra Euconaut combination of hops sometime in the near future. I think that would benefit this really nicely, and that's a combination I've seen. If you've been watching my craft beer series, it's something I've seen quite a bit of while testing those beers out. So, yeah, I think everybody go out and give this a try. Try this malt bill. It's really nice. I think you'll like it if you like malty or malt forward or heavy beers. This is something you'd like. If you're not into malt heavy beers, well, it's probably not going to be for you. But I really liked it. I think it's enjoyable, and I recommend going out and giving it a try. If you're new to the channel, please remember to click that subscribe button so you can keep up to date with all of my future content. And if you like today's review, please give this video a thumbs up. It's greatly appreciated and really helps me get the word out. Till next time, happy brewing!